Week 4 was a great week for the RB1. Ashton Jeanty, the rookie, finally some vindication breaking loose against the Bears. Omarion Hampton with his first week as the clear-cut RB1 for the Chargers, breaking loose against the Giants in a loss. And Bijan Robinson doing Bijan Robinson things against the Commanders en route to a victory. But the guy that we're going to cover today is Javonte Williams for the Dallas Cowboys. Mama call him Tank, I'ma call him Tank. Javonte Tank Williams going to work. Excited about this one, man. Let's get it.
Turn the pressure up. I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best. And you know I'm the best.
What's going on, DMV fanatics, DMV Nation, Film Watchers Anonymous? It's your boy DMV. We back with another one. Today we're going to do the video film session on Javonte Williams. Now, y'all probably wondering why I call him Tank, right? Family calls him Tay. They call him Pookie. I ain't about to call no grown man Pookie. All right, man, I had a teammate named Pookie, but that's beside the point, all right? I'm going to call him Tank because he plays football like my favorite boxer boxes. Similar to how Javonte Tank Davis has dynamite in his gloves, this kid has dynamite behind those pads. So they're going to run like a counter concept here. So what I like is the modern situation where Turpin's going to motion. Now, he can be a little better with his vision, right? Like, I think if he uses Pickens' block right here where he's got this guy pinned inside, he might be able to get a little bit more yardage. But he plays it safe here, and he's going to get the safe gain. It's early in the game, and they're trying to establish the run. So I understand it, and you're also establishing rhythm too. So that's part of the running back position too. Sometimes you get better as you establish rhythm. And this is the blocking diagram right here and what it looks like. And man, the Cowboys have definitely cleaned it up over the last couple of weeks on the execution and what it looks like. And that shows you the two-way go right here. Like I wanted to show you guys in the TD angle what it looked like. And sometimes he leaves meat on the bone, but what I will tell you is I love how he finishes his runs moving forward behind those pads. And sometimes it's about setting the tone. Dallas did an excellent job with gap scheme. And this is a lead duo that I actually showed you guys that the Colts ran a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, Dallas doesn't do things like this. And damn sure they must have watched some tape somewhere because they're going to send Tolbert in a motion across and they're going to do a lead duo. And you guys are going to see the diagram of what it looks like. And it's so beautiful. It's actually crazy. You would never guess that the Cowboys have two interior backups right now with Hoffman at center and TJ Bass at right guard. And they're just going to bring this to perfection. Like, I mean, the communication, the continuity is just there. He's going to, put number 7 in the bind right here by pressing that gap. And what's going to happen is he's going to bend it and then he's going to finish that run moving forward. Tone setter, like I tell you. I think if you're a Cowboy fan or just a run game fan in general, you just have to appreciate the poetry and motion that this offensive line is playing with right now. You're going to get a back block from TJ Bass. You're going to get the double team from Hoffman and Smith, and you're going to get Terrence Steele. You're going to get him on the wraparound pull, the lead. And this is just beautiful. Like, you want to get your road grader running and moving and hitting some people. And, you're going to get a positive gain. Like Green Bay, with the way that Dallas was able to run this football, they didn't stand a chance from a running back standpoint, execution-wise, and how the offensive line was executing. And look, the offensive line executed so well that he even missed the read right here. I'm going to slow it down for you guys, right? He's going to actually miss the initial cut. Like I said, sometimes he misses. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? If he hits that, you know what I'm saying, on the inside, and it's so wide open that, he couldn't miss it the second time. I got to give my girl Aisha Morrison her credit because she said that the Cowboys were going to run this football this year. And I want you to just see this initial push. And this was always what I've always tried to push amongst Cowboys Nation. Whenever you get Bass and Hoffman in there, that initial apex of that push is just there. He's going to pick that hole and he's going to run through it. I mean, it's beautiful when you get everybody on the same page. And with Javonte back at running back right now and the line playing the way that they are, it just looks like the run game, when they do run, everybody's on the same page. And he brings us a certain type of swagger, a certain type of tone. Look, Dak is changing the play. So Dak has something to do with the two at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to change this to a zone to the right side. Look at Baz get to the second level. And then Javonte is just going to make the defenders pay at the second and third levels. This is just beautiful. Look at Hoffman. It doesn't always look pretty, but he's going to get the job done too. It's really a team effort if you look at it. No fancy diagrams. It's just my guys are better than your guys with Javonte lined up in the Wildcat situation. And that's one thing that he brings to this team. Inside the 5, I think sometimes they need to lean on him a little bit more inside the red zone. This is my favorite runner of the day, and I believe this is where we're going to end. He's going to make Edgerrin Cooper look stupid inside the hole right there. I mean, that right there, those are the type of runs that you need to be able to make if you're going to consider yourself a RB1. Sometimes it's not going to be blocked up. Sometimes the defensive scheme is just going to be better than what you guys draw up. And sometimes you're just going to have to be better than one man. And he was there.
I'm Miles. This is Tay. Say hi, Tay. What's good?
First and foremost, I just want to say, bro, doing this damn thing right now. Prove me wrong, man. I didn't think that Javonte Williams was an RB1 in this league. As you can see from game to game, bro has been popping off. You know what I'm saying? About 5 yards a carry. Quite frankly, I look at his workload and I feel like Dallas could probably lean on him a little bit more. I think that maybe they haven't because they really probably need to give him help. But I feel like with him being 6th in the league in rushing right now and them having the efficiency that they're having and then looking around and seeing that, his attempts could be a little bit more, you just have to think what could be if Dallas had somebody that could help spell him to keep him fresh throughout the year. Because right now you look at the blocking schemes, you look at how from week to week Dallas is becoming more complex. It's a team effort in this whole thing. So what I don't want to do is just make it seem like it's all Javonte Williams. That front, whoever the linemen are, the combination of linemen that have played, Klayton Adams, Schotty, they've all collectively made this running game an efficient one. And although there are maybe some yards that you could say that are left on the field between Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams, it works for this team right now. Now, what they kind of need is a boost where they can actually really lean on it, because Dak right now is probably playing as good a football as he's played. Chicago was a bit of a game where it was but the other 3, Dak played lights out football. So what Dallas has to figure out right now is either they got to lean more on Javonte, which he has shown more than being capable of doing that with the efficiency that he's getting and where he is in the league. Or they have to figure out how they can help boost that with somebody else. But very, very impressed by this Dallas Cowboys run game so far. And I look forward to seeing more. Very, very impressed. I was excited to do this. And I'm glad that you guys stopped by. And there's going to be more to come. I don't know who the running back is going to be next week. It was very stiff competition, but that the Green Bay Cowboys game was prime time. And Javonte showed up in prime time. The offensive line showed up. So it was very important that it be highlighted this week. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. And also, if you guys have any suggestions moving forward on the RB1 film series, all is welcome. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Peace.